Have you guys ever been at a point or a phase in your life where nothing really interests you? You're trying to decide what you want to do in life and absolutely nothing seems interesting enough to do for a lifetime. Today, I'm going to be sharing a significant moment in my life. We are all, for the most part, in a pretty important stage in our lives, college. Since most of you are probably going through or have already been through this phase in our lives, this may even pertain to you. I am sharing this experience for y'all today at this very moment because I have been through it myself. My main points to get across this evening will be finding our callings, dealing with our own personal conflicts, and allowing ourselves to keep an open mind in our day-to-day lives. First, I will talk about how important it truly is to find our calling and see what is in store for us. Then I will discuss how important mental health is and how it ties in with our futures. Finally, I will look at how having an open mind can actually have such an impact on our success. So, starting off, mainly everyone has gone through a stressful time in our lives where we just can't decide what we want to do. For some of you, it may have been easy. You may have been born into it, or you might have just found a career that's super interesting to you and you want to pursue. Others may not have had that same experience. I sure didn't. I'm going to share my own personal experience so y'all can get a glimpse of my journey that I went through. After high school, my plan was to join the military. Reason is because I wanted to help our country. Therefore, what better way was there to do than serve our country? After battling with that decision, I finally came to the conclusion that the military just wasn't the right path for me. After long periods of stressing and not knowing what to do with my future, I felt hopeless. I was watching other people start their journeys and their futures while I just sat back and felt interested in no careers. Later in my life, I finally figured out what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a nurse because I've grown up helping people and I decided I just want to do something involving just that. Coming to realization that the future is unknown and you may be at a scary point in your life where you don't really know what the next step is totally okay. And that's something I had to learn myself. When the future is uncertain, it can be the most nerve-wracking thing ever, or even very stressful. Confronting your fears is a part of that process. When we are stressed about uncertainty, we should give ourselves time we need to find what's best for us and most suitable for us. For example, there was a point in my life where I just didn't care about what would happen next. Inside, I knew that I was finishing high school soon and I should have the next step planned out. This stressed me out to the max. After confronting my fears, which was the future, I finally got up and decided to try new things and get more experiences to find out what I enjoy. The moment I gained more experiences is when I found out I wanted to pursue nursing. Trying new things can be hard for some people, but having an open mind is extremely beneficial to our day-to-day lives. Not only for trying to find out what we want to do later in life, but even to become more successful. If I hadn't had an open mind, I wouldn't have found out that nursing was my passion. It started off when I thought about nursing and I applied to a hospital to volunteer. After volunteering and working there, I decided I really liked it and I was super into it. I found myself enjoying it very much. That is not the only place an open mind has gotten me. While I was volunteering there, shadowing a regular nurse, the director of the volunteer program asked me if I was interested in any other departments of the hospital. I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but I said yes anyways. Thankfully, I did because I found out what type of nurse I truly wanted to be, which was the ER department or ICU, because of how fast-paced it was. Having an open mind has taken me so far in my journey that I have now made it a habit. This habit helped me adapt so well to new things and I found so many new interests. So for those of you who have more of a closed mind, you know who you are. Next time, take a leap of faith and just go for it with an open mind. So after I talked about how I found my calling, how I dealt with my personal conflicts, and how I changed my mindset, I hope you guys could take a thing or two from that. These 3 main points I made in my speech can tie in for anywhere in life. Whether it may be what career you want in the future, what new job you should apply for, or even trying out a new hobby. These 3 points can make life way less complicated. On another note, I hope you guys enjoyed my story and me sharing my journey with you. I wish the best of luck to all of you, and the next time you run into a decision regarding the future, I hope you remember all these methods. Thank you.